Welcome everyone. In the previous video, we've gone through how we can scan network services using Nmap. On this video, we're going deeper into how misconfigured network services can be exploited, and we'll be looking into three main network services, that is FTP, SMB, and TELNET. Why do misconfigurations matter? A misconfiguration isn't a bug in a software. It's a mistake in how it's set up. Some of these things are default passwords left unchanged, services left open to the entire internet, and anonymous access left enabled. These are not sophisticated attacks. They are mistakes attackers actively scan the internet for every single day. So we're going to be looking into our first network service, that is the FTP. Let's start with the FTP. And as you can already see on my screen here, I have Metasploitable 2 running and Kali Linux running. So Kali Linux is the one that we're going to be scanning, this virtual environments that I have set up for this activity. So this tells you that you should not perform these attacks on publicly productive systems. So FTP, this is the file transfer protocol, and we're going to be using Nmap to scan the open services and ports on our Metasploitable 2. So we're first going to type in IPA, and this is the IP address that we're going to be scanning, the 192.168.56.101. So let's head onto our terminal here and type in nmap 192.168.56.101, hit enter on it. So Nmap is done running, and as you can see, we have FTP, SSH, TELNET, and a lot of other services and ports open. But on this video, we're only focusing on FTP, SMB, and TELNET. So next step, we're going to be scanning, we're going to try and access this open port 21, which is the FTP, by typing in FTP 192.168.56.101. And notice that we don't need a password to log in. We'll just go ahead and type in anonymous. And hit enter on it. On the password field, just hit enter and okay, so yes, so I've seen the mistake here. It's okay. So let's exit first and then try again. Anonymous and hit enter on it. So we notice that we have a login successful. So this means anonymous login, meaning no real credentials are needed at all. So that's already a red flag. And once we are in, we can browse and potentially pull sensitive files directly off the server. And in real world scenario, this is exactly how attackers pull configuration files, credentials, or source code off exposed servers. Let's try a few commands like ls. Okay, for people, let's use ls-la. And here we see the directories that we can access. And next, I want to go into Telnet and an old remote login protocol. The problem with Telnet isn't just weak credentials, it's just everything, including passwords. Passwords are sent in plain text. Anyone capturing traffic on the network using something like Wireshark from our last episode could read the login credentials directly. So let's exit on this and let's use Telnet 192.168.56.101. Let's hit enter on it. And so you see here, it's already giving us the credentials to use in logging in. So this is exactly why Telnet has been replaced by SSH in virtually every modern environment. But you'd be surprised how often it's still found running internally. So this is not safe at all because it's already giving us the credentials that we need to use to get in. Next is about SMB configuration. So finally, SMB. This is the I'm going to control C on this. Let's just keep it because we already have the passwords here. So SMB, server message block, is used for file sharing, mostly on Windows networks. Misconfigured SMB shares are one of the most common ways attackers move across a network after gaining initial access. So what we're going to do here is we're going to type in SMB client. These are tooling Kali Linux used for SMB dash L 192.168.56.101. In this, just going to hit enter on it. Uh, let's type in anonymous again. I mean, no, let's just hit enter on this. Notice here we have anonymous login successful, and we can observe that we have a share name TMP that is listed in the anonymous login successful. So let's try and connect to it and see what's actually in there. So we're going to be doing SMB client again, / and then the IP address 192.168.56.101 slash TMP. So let's see what's in there and hit enter on this. So we see we have anonymous login successful. Let's see what's in there. Type in ls. Yes, and this is it. And this is how you can download files from a server into your device and look at them deeply in your device. To do that, we do the get, and then type in the file name there, and then that's it. We have downloaded the file from an external server into our own machine for examination. Let's exit this. Yes, here we can see shares that are accessible without proper authentication, and in the real world, this has led to major breaches. Sensitive files sitting on a share anyone on the network could just open. So how do you defend yourself against this? Disable anonymous access on FTP and replace Telnet with SSH entirely, and also restrict SMB shares to authenticated users only, and also audit those who have access. You might as well want to be regularly scanning your network and catch what's exposed before attackers do. So this is the blue team side of what we actually did, and it is as well as important to understand as the attack itself. That's how misconfigured services get exploited, and most importantly, how you fix them. Next episode, we are moving into web exploitation, and we're going to be starting with the OWASP top 10. So subscribe so you don't miss it, and tell me in the comments which service surprised you the most.